Hi and welcome back. Here's ULMX, Universal Language Media Exchange. Today we're talking about 3 things that you have to do if you come to visit Germany. And of course there are regional things that are just, you can't miss them, but we don't want to say you have to go to southern Germany. If you're in northern Germany, it has to be basically good for you too. So the first thing is you have to drive on the Autobahn. It's really easy to actually not need to drive on the highway here. The Autobahn is just the highway, and sometimes you might just go from one city to the next city with the train and then around the city without ever even needing a car. But I do think, in the hypothetical scenario that someone's coming to Germany for just one visit, once, definitely give the Autobahn a quick checkout. That's something you can do anywhere. North Germany, South Germany, East Germany, West Germany, doesn't matter. The Autobahn is everywhere, and I would recommend talking to some locals, finding a good time to do it, because there are definitely traffic jams out there to be avoided. The next thing is rent an e-bike and cruise around on the bike paths around wherever you are, because it's really a cool culture where you get to be totally separate from all automobiles. Sometimes nowhere near the road, sometimes parallel to the road, often just in a field or in the forest. And what they do is, very practically, they've combined roads that go through the forest for forestry, or roads that go through the fields for farm machinery, and they've put signs on them and turned them into, by maintaining them and keeping them at a high level of quality and just well paved status, those have turned into bike paths and the bike routes that go from place to place. You could really follow bike paths from city to city, and if you're a bike tourist, you could just go everywhere without using the trains, without using a car. But like I said, if you're here, you should definitely check out the Autobahn too. And the thing is, when you're on vacation, you can just ball out a little bit and get an e-bike, and you can see even more. I don't have an e-bike, but if I were going to rent one, I would love it. Wow, these bells. My wife and I visited Rome, and we rented bikes. We didn't get e-bikes, but the bike rental was actually pretty easy, and then having the bike made it easy to get around much more quickly. You don't have to get into a taxi, you don't have to get into public transportation, and you're really pretty independent. So I would definitely recommend that, and because Germany has a unique bike path infrastructure, you should definitely check that out. And the last thing is probably going to be a few different things. It's just the food, and I'm going to give you some certain foods which you should definitely try out while you're here. One of them is, you've seen pretzels, probably at the mall, where there's soft pretzel. I know in Salem, New Hampshire, they always had pretzels at the mall, or maybe like a carnival or a baseball game or something. But that type of dough is used for more than just pretzels. Of course, there are pretzels, you should try them too. But what's super unique is they make them into little sandwich rolls, like a little sub roll, or a little like a bun for a burger or something. And you can get that and actually have a sandwich on it. And it's nice, it's soft, and it's different. And it's good, I like it. I eat that a lot. I think it's very tasty. Another food that you probably won't be able to easily get just like without cooking yourself, just at a shop, is the potato salad. I'm not exactly sure how that is regionally. I'm pretty sure pretzels are universal in Germany, and this dough called Laugenteig is everywhere. But Swabian potato salad might be a regional thing where you can get it at like a butcher somewhere, and maybe a grocery store, but probably going to be better at like a smaller place, establishment. And it's got no mayonnaise, but it's really, 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 really good. Like, the mayonnaise idea that the Americans added to potato salad. I don't know what they were thinking. They were just probably trying to get rid of mayonnaise, because mayonnaise is everywhere in the United States. And they have these things called radler, which, tying back to our bike paths, radler means a cyclist, or cyclist. And what a radler is a beer mixed with lemonade. So half sparkling lemonade, half beer. And it's really refreshing. I drink them alcohol-free, and it's a good tasting drink if you're not looking for something too sweet. Which is probably the opposite of what everyone else would tell you. They'd be like, yeah, it's something if you want something sweet instead of like beer, which is bitter. And I'll tell you, if you don't want something sweet like lemonade, then just go to Radler. Another great drink is Karamals. I've never seen that in the United States either. Karamals. Malz is malt, and it's a sweet malted drink with no alcohol. It's suitable for children. It's also very good. Something I had never seen before coming here. So those are some foods I would definitely recommend Karamals to anyone. Radler if you like beer, and a sandwich with Laugenteig, with pretzel bread, basically. That's really good. And don't miss out on the Autobahn. Don't be too afraid that it's like insane out there. It's just a highway. But hey, you know, if you're going to be in Germany for a week, definitely get that on your have done it list. And you know, Schloss Neuschwanstein, you don't need that. If you're in the south, you could go to Bodensee, Lake Constance, but it's not totally necessary. If you're in the north, I would definitely like to see those islands, like up in the North Sea and stuff. I don't know, there are great places everywhere, but to be non-regional, I would say check out the Autobahn, the bike paths, and the pretzel bread, and have a sandwich with some of that bread. And yeah, another personal favorite of mine is the potato salad. It's vegan, naturally, because it's got no mayonnaise. It's awesome. That's it for today. ULMX, Universal Language Media Exchange. ULMX is a language learning app and YouTube channel. We make videos for advanced English, German for beginners, and society and culture, which is what you're watching right now. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, just hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.